In the west of Lithuania, on the amber shores of the Baltic Sea, is situated one of the oldest cities of Lithuania, Klaipėda. It is a large ice-free seaport located at the confluence of the lagoon of Kuršių Marios and the Baltic Sea. Due to its exclusive strategic and geographic location on the continent of Europe, the city has been known since 1252. The old town of Klaipėda is distinguished from other major cities of Lithuania by its brick and stud architecture that is more characteristic of German and Swedish towns. Edrija. Let's learn to rejoice. After the restoration of Lithuania's independence, a specialized construction company, Edrija, was established in Klaipėda. Gradually, the Edrija company has grown into one of the largest enterprises in Lithuania and the Baltic states that carries out the construction and renovation of communications networks applying trenchless technologies. The specialists of the Edrija company not only design telecommunication systems, optical fiber lines, computer networks, water supply and wastewater systems, and electrical cable lines, but also install and renovate external and internal engineering networks, international optical fiber lines, and perform general and special construction work. For over a decade, the Edrija company has been working on communications networks construction and renovation projects using modern trenchless technologies, which is one of the main trends of the company's activities. These technologies are considered to be the most progressive and modern worldwide. Each year, the company invests a lot in the new generation trenchless technologies that meet all European Union standards. Assisted by professional specialists and complex machinery, it lays new and renovates worn-out pipelines under road surfacing, railway lines, drainage trenches, marshland. And sometimes it has to drill and lay communications under rivers and streams. Modern trenchless technologies in the solution of the problems posed by land melioration and various kinds of communications construction work that does not cause any damage to the environment, does not inconvenience local residents, and does not interfere with the usual rhythm of city and town life. At present, the Edrija company employs highly qualified and experienced staff operating over 250 large and powerful laying and ducting machines adapted to working in spacious areas, as well as small-scale equipment used in confined spaces that are difficult to access. After the Edrija company, the first in the Baltic states, had purchased new horizontal directional drilling and pipe jacking equipment, the possibilities of applying trenchless technologies were expanded considerably in the whole of Lithuania, especially in the Žemaitija region, in the towns of Telšiai, Skuodas, Tauragė, Jurbarkas, Šilutė, Ventės Ragas, Švėkšna, Palanga, Kretinga, Klaipėda, Neringa, and other Lithuanian towns. Among the first in Lithuania, the company specialists started using a state-of-the-art pipeline renovation device which made it possible to introduce even more economical and environmentally friendly methods of construction. The whole strategy of the Edrija company is focused on market expansion, the search for new markets, and the development of modern trenchless technologies because they help avoid or reduce considerably traffic flow disturbances, permanent damage to road surfacing and green areas, construction noise, also damage to buildings and cultural and historical monuments, as well as complaints of local residents and their dissatisfaction with the deterioration of their living conditions. Competitive struggle makes the Edrija company take an interest in recent technological innovations and address the issues of construction quality control. The company also makes regular investments in staff training and modern technology. It strives to improve its performance and stay market leader. Its personnel perform their duties honestly and conscientiously so that they would be known in the whole region of Žemaitija and become famous for their work in Lithuania. A very special task, the first of this kind in Lithuania and Baltic states, was given to the Edrija company as pioneer and leader in underground construction and trenchless technologies, to drill the bottom of the lagoon of Kuršių Marios and lay a steel casing for an optical cable. The weight of a steel pipe is about 25 tons, so laying a cable on the bottom of the lagoon required very powerful drilling machines of about 270-ton pulling power that were not available in Lithuania. The company brought the drilling equipment from the European Union, first to Klaipėda, then by ferry across the lagoon to the construction site. On the 15th of April 2011, on the specialized construction site on the spit of Kuršių Nerija, gathered, according to the Lithuanian Minister of Transport and Communications Eligijus Masiulis, witnesses to a unique event. Edmundas Dargis, Director General of the Edrija company, claims that the company is willing to show the scale and complexity of the RAIN project that is implemented successfully and funded by the European Union and the Lithuanian state. The soils making up the bottom of the lagoon are very hard and of complicated texture, rock and boulder clay. So in line with the previously designed project, it was decided that drilling should be done to a depth of 40 meters where the soils are looser. It was a huge responsibility taken on by the team of the Edrija company. The borehole of this kind from Neringa in the direction of Klaipėda, over 1,572 meters long, is one of the longest in Europe. After a very complicated tunnel had been drilled, a steel pipe was pulled through it, containing lining plastic tubes with optical cables inside. The Edrija company is installing optical fiber internet lines in the districts of Klaipėda and Tauragė, as well as on the spit of Kuršių Nerija. In all, in the area of the Neringa municipality, over 100 kilometers of optical cables were laid, and 45 broadband internet fixed connection units were installed, including the neighborhoods of Smiltynė, Juodkrantė and Nida. This is the westernmost broadband internet in Lithuania. The only method of performing construction work so that it would not destroy the delicate and unique balance of Neringa's natural environment is using trenchless technologies. The company has an impressive record in Neringa, having laid about 20 kilometers of water supply and wastewater networks, of which 17 kilometers were done by trenchless techniques methods. It has built 7 pump houses without any damage caused to the landscape. In this way, the unique beauty of nature has been preserved. The reconstruction and expansion of the water supply and wastewater networks in the town of Neringa was awarded the gold medal of the contest held by the Lithuanian Confederation of Industrialists. At present, the company is continuing the second stage of the reconstruction of Neringa's water supply and wastewater networks. The excellent results of the Edrija company's activities have been determined by the successful implementation of communications construction and renovation projects. Its investments in staff, in the application of new technologies, in state-of-the-art machinery and expansion of services have proved justified. The heart of the Edrija company is its united and friendly team, It is owing to its members that such results have been achieved, and hopefully they will be even better in the future.
Labai noriu ir visiems linkiu, kad mūsų lietuvėlėje mažiau būtų sunkmečių.
I would very much like to wish everybody to have as few crises as possible in our small Lithuania. Let our joint activities for the sake of this country give fine results, so that all of us would enjoy a prosperous life and that parents would feel and see a fine future for their children.
Kad mūsų kraštas būtų kuo gražesnis, kad trauktų akį ir širdį. Juk būtent tą mes ir dirbame.